It is a beautiful Friday, almost 8 a.m. I'm doing a bunch of stuff, soul recharging stuff in the morning, and then I have work later in the evening. But I did want to tell you about my little journey slash thing that I'm doing to make me feel in tune with myself more, aligned with where I'm going on my journey. I can kind of feel myself going through this transition stage. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is. I can't pinpoint it down right now. I feel like I need to change in some way. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Okay, this is so silly, but I feel like it says so much. Physically changing my hairstyle. So I no longer align with the red. I looked back on the pictures. The fact that I went all red, like fire truck red, is crazy to me because I don't really align with her, with that version of me as much anymore, which is fine. She had her moment, she was shining, she was doing her own thing. I guess I don't really talk about it on video, but I love Kali Uchis. She's probably one of my favorite artists, like top 10 for sure, and she has a new album coming out called Sincerely. And as soon as I saw her album cover, I knew that I wanted to go back to brunette. It doesn't really feel like a blonde summer for me. It feels more like a brunette summer. But this is what I'm talking about. Like this album cover, something about it, especially this, is just so feminine, so in tune with her natural self. I don't know, this album cover just like, it was speaking to me, and I think I'm in that place now where I'm a little bit more mature, I'm a little bit more grown, and I want to embrace the more natural side of me. When I had red hair, I would be standing out from crowds. I got a lot of attention. I love that for me. But I think right now that isn't exactly what I'm aligning with. I think if I were to go like bright red again, it wouldn't feel as empowering because I haven't been brunette in so long. Low-key, I find it kind of boring, but who knows? I'm in a different stage in my life right now. Now that summer is rolling along, I want to feel more integrated into the community, into the city a little bit more. I spoke about it in my previous vlog, but I do want to get into the nitty-gritty of Toronto. I want to feel like I really know the city like the back of my hand. So I was exploring a little bit of Spadina on a date, and it was so much fun. It was amazing. We visited this place called Grey Nation on Spadina because I heard good things about the film development, and I wanted to get my Portugal film developed. And instead of using Fuji, I decided to just support local. And yeah, we went around Spadina. It was so much fun. It was like truly one of the best days I've had in a really long time.
do like light ice then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is better cold, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, can we do that? And then, can I also please get a white chocolate lavender? I'll do a large and iced as well, please.
Oh, ice?
Yes, please.
Is that everything?
Yes, please. I'm on my way to LSDR Studios, the headphone studio, because I accidentally forgot to cancel my class pass, so now I have 34 credits to use, and we have this promo going on with the self-tanners. I get a little treat at the end, so we'll see. I just finished a reformers class. It is 11:11, and now I'm heading over to this coffee shop slash film developing place on Queen Street West called Grey Nation. It's near Spadina. So I got a disposable camera for Portugal, and usually I send it over to Fuji, but I found that it's a lot more affordable and like support a local if I do it in a Toronto local shop. It looked a lot more vintage, which I really liked, and I'm just picking up the physical copies now. But yeah, I finished the Reformer Pilates class. I didn't break a sweat, but I definitely was shaking, and like I had to take multiple breaks, so that just shows you that you can never be too confident. Your body is ever changing. You can always challenge it in different ways. But it was sponsored by this, I think, self-tanner. Sorry, my hair is disgusting. Called Nuda, and I got a face tan water, like a full size, which is actually pretty sick. But now, after Grey Nation, after I pick up my film, I'm gonna go over to Othership because I still have that 2-week credit thing going on, and we're gonna do a meditation, and I'm really excited. Well, now that I've picked up my photos, I will say I'm a huge fan of Grey Nation. Not only did it take a day, just one single day for me to get my digital copy and my physical copy, but I also got some other add-ons as well for cheaper than Fuji. It takes Fuji about 3 weeks plus shipping time, so like a month for me to get my physical stuff. And this summer I did really want to talk about getting more into hobbies, and I think I want to explore my creative side when it comes to photography and creating scrapbooks out of that. I really do love the idea of having physical memories with me, throwback to the 90s where my mom would have a bunch of photo albums, and I think I want to do that. I only do disposable film for trips like Portugal, New York, Italy, but I think maybe I might do a little bit more of like a casual hobby going on, because let's be real, I'm in a very, very beautiful stage in my life, and I'm sure if I ever look back, I will recognize how special this moment was. So maybe that is something I will get into. I just finished Othership. I did the gratitude, the self-care sweat. And this one was definitely different from yesterday. It was more hands-on, more self-care, as the name would say. So Othership is like a sauna and an ice bath. So we went into the sauna for 25 minutes, did a little meditation, but it was more hands-on in terms of like how we're treating our physical body. So they gave us some wooden gua shas. We gua sha'd our body, our face, like full body, like legs, arms, stomach, and then after that we did a little meditation. Then we went to the ice bath. I was in the first group, so the baths were fresh and extra cold, but good for me because I stayed for 2 minutes. And on top of that, I was alone. I went alone, so I went with like another stranger, which can be awkward, but it was completely fine. And it was good because I noticed like a huge difference even after my first time, like the difference in the sensation, how I'm feeling. And the instructor did mention that it will fluctuate from day to day, depending on day, hormones, mood, cycle, whatever. So I guess I was lucky there, but I felt like really accomplished. But yeah, it was actually a really good one. I definitely can see myself investing in this because it's like a very much like a soul self-care more than the physical one compared to like Pilates. But yeah, no, I love 10 out of 10, would recommend.
Almost 30 on a random Wednesday. I feel like I'm always popping off on Wednesdays. I am just about to finish editing a vlog, and it is, as you can tell, as you can see from my bedroom window, a very beautiful day. It is starting to feel a lot like summer. It's supposed to be 22, which is insane. So instead of staying in and, you know, doing all these things like reading, journaling, making a thumbnail on my iPad, I'm actually just gonna take these activities and bring it outside. Look at my fingers. These are self-tanner fingers. Disgusting. I want to get a real tan. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But it's my day off. You know me. You know how seriously I take my days off. I need to be out there. I haven't really been to this one. I've been to this one park named Trinity Bellwoods. It's like one of the biggest parks in Toronto, and I'm assuming it's gonna be super crowded in there, but I'm still gonna have fun under the sun. What I want to do is literally just take my activities outside and be out there. I'm gonna film a little bit, play around with my camcorder, because why not? You know, hot girl summer vibes, it's happening. I also need to find my, come with me and find my beach towel and sunscreen. I think it might be in here, I think. Found it. Beach towel has not been found, that's okay. I do want to show you my friends, aka when I say friend, this guy I'm seeing, his longboard. We cleaned it up a little bit in terms of like, we took it apart, we cleaned the wheels, cleaned the little insides, the crevices, and we put it back together. This year kind of feels like a hobby summer for me, and what I mean by that is I'm getting back into the routine of doing whatever I want, being 16 again. I've always wanted to learn how to longboard. I feel like that has been like a dream of mine for like a long time, but you know me, I was just too lazy. Didn't really want to invest. I guess I'll go into the whole spiel again, but ever since I've been seeing this guy, I have been learning a lot of things about me. He is a very interesting person, and he inspires me to do whatever I want and live the best life that I can. But on top of that, I also want to get back into reading. I think I told you guys about the book that he gifted me, and I am trying to read that. It's teaching me a lot about patience, about intention. I'm hoping I can keep up with my hobbies and these dreams. So yeah, anyways.
Like good ear piercings? Started doing stories.
I know, I saw.
Ear piercings, you should look on Etsy.
No, like to get pierced.
Oh, it's gonna get cooked again. And my hands are clean. And mine's not even done yet.
To Crystal Brand Cancun in Mexico. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Lone Star Texas Grill and Z1035.
Toronto has so many opportunities when it comes to building a community, finding a expensive hobby, and also opportunities to explore yourself. So there is a community called Othership. Basically what this is like a sauna / ice bath / meditation studio. Basically what we do is we go into a hot sauna, we do a little meditation, after that we go into an ice bath for 2 minutes, and then we go back into the sauna, debrief, talk, communicate about how we feel, what we're going through, if we feel open to. And yeah, I went there yesterday night, and it was honestly such a beautiful experience, and it made me feel more motivated and encouraged to invest in my spiritual journey again. I also almost cried. Last year in the summertime, I was in a completely different stage. Like when I first moved to Toronto, I got a new job, I was with new friends, I was discovering new things, like everything was very new to me, and it was very exciting, and I was very much like just having honestly having the time of my life. And then fast forward to almost a year later now, and now that I'm more settled in my job, with my friends, it's just like sad because I was in such an exciting time in my life, and now that I'm kind of all settled in Toronto, it's like, where do I find that same excitement of being in the city, of making new friends, discovering new things? It's like I can't experience things for the first time. But then I was like, no, wait, but I am, because I'm experiencing a new relationship, like a new romantic relationship. I'm experiencing a new friendship. I'm experiencing a new chapter in my life. Now that I have the one thing that I was praying so long for, aka, you know, living in Toronto, what am I going to do with it? How am I going to maintain it and still, you know, search for that excitement in my life? Like, I'm truly living my best life. I'm traveling with my friends. I'm closer with my friends. I'm closer with my family. I'm closer to myself. Yeah, like I have nothing to complain about, but it's just that bittersweet feeling of like, oh, like I'm settled here instead of being like, I'm new here. And I think there's a lot of beauty in that. I want to explore how I'm feeling more and really deep dive into that. What I was trying to say is that I'm very, very much grateful for this opportunity for myself. Show some love towards that side that I've been kind of neglecting. So I'm getting back into reading again because I am enjoying it. I'm also influenced by the person I'm seeing. He is very smart, he's very ambitious, very matter of fact, very masculine. The one thing that I admire about him the most is his intellect, his ability to be curious about everything, his ability to explore his curiosity, his ability to be curious. So he actually gifted me, this is very sweet of him, he gifted me his favorite book called Hyperion. This is a sci-fi. I'm down bad. I'm just gonna say that I'm down bad because why am I reading a sci-fi book? But he gave me this book because I was curious about it. He talks about it all the time. He talks about how it changed his perspective in life. It is a hard read and it's not for what he says, quote unquote, big brains. He says you need to have a lot of patience when it comes to reading sci-fi books. He gave me the gist of it. A mix of all genres. It's about 7 pilgrims coming together to meet the Shrike. I don't know too much about it right now, but this is the Shrike, and basically it tells different stories and different perspectives, how each of them all come together to meet the Shrike. I don't know what it is, a person, entity, whatever. I don't know. Right now it's very confusing. It is definitely teaching me how to be patient when it comes to myself, when it comes to understanding concepts, stories. It's definitely expanding my vocabulary, which I'm grateful for, because every 2 seconds I'm on my phone looking up what this word means. So yeah, it's a lot about allowing myself to be curious. I'm actually having a really good time with reading. I don't have a goal towards reading. That's kind of like a catch up on how I am, how I'm feeling. Thanks for being here with me. This is actually a lot of fun, just catching up a little bit. Yeah, let's go. I feel like I wasted so much time already.